And welcome back, guys, to another episode of Let's Play Katawa Shoujo. In the last part, we went to the cafeteria and hung out with some very nice ladies. And now we are facing off against our, he's not a roommate. He's sort of like a hallmate, a dorm mate. Kenji, he seems a little weird, and he thought my parents were suspicious characters. But anyway, let's get into this.
You're a brave man, Hisao. Me? I don't think I could trust the chances. The only one I trust is myself.
Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? He thinks about this for a while.
A wise decision. Damn, you are smarter than you look. Probably. What do you look like? I hope not smart.
He squints his eyes and leans closer again, but I lean backwards to dodge it.
Never mind, it doesn't matter.
With that, he turns, fumbles around for a moment in search of the door handle, and shuts the door behind him. I slide the key into the lock of the door marked 119. Bleak beige walls, white linens, a desk made of some type of light wood, ugly curtains. It's no one's room. It's no one's room. Impersonal. Impersonal. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm stumbling on my words. It's no one's room. Impersonal, like my hospital room was. My bags are sitting at the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is still open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems that there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. I know a notice pinned to the sleeve of one of my shirts. Hi, Hit-chan. We've unpacked... Or Hik-chan. It's probably just Hit-chan. Like, you don't even pronounce the C. They're like His-chan. Like, it's like Hisao, but you just sort of say it. I don't know. I'm recording these all in like one big thing, so if you guys have already corrected me, I'm sorry. We've unpacked your things and made your bed. They said that if these don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. Well, at least I don't have to worry about unpacking. I kind of hoped I would have, then there would be something to do. It's still too early. I put the note down on the desk and lie down on the bed, feeling drained. Lying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital's conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. The restless urge just keeps growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before coming, and for the entire day today, too. I still am, I think. Damn, I have to distract myself somehow, so it won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow, I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, the bottle of medication neatly arranged on my night table catches my eye. I pick up one and shake it just to hear the contents rattle inside, and then read the glued-on pharmacy label. Hisao Nakai, 2 tablets daily to stay alive. Doesn't really say that, but it could just as well. It's kind of twisted having your life depend on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? With a sigh, I begin my new daily ritual of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosages. I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain, and after that I kept staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. Doesn't start looking any more familiar, not even after darkness falls and long shadows draw across my room like fingers. The sheets feel slightly more comfortable, warm, and nest-like against the chill that passes for room temperature here. Soon the lighter shades of darkness, that is the ceiling, look like every ceiling does at night, and it becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. The night beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coldness of unfamiliarity and feel fear creeping up my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew. Intermission. I wake up in a strange room. Solid morning light shimmers against the light gray ceiling. I had forgotten to draw the curtains closed last night. This is my room, isn't it? My room. This is the third room this year that I was supposed to call mine. Various things around here remind me that indeed it is me who is supposed to be the one living here. My bags on the floor, my new school books on the desk, my numerous medications on the night table. I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating until I open a bottle, shake out a pill, and pop out a tablet from a foil sheet. I down them with a chasser of water, without thinking about the chemistry. My uniforms are in the closet. I slink out from under the sheets and stretch my back before dressing up. Putting on a new school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. The artificial smell of generic detergent evades my nose, but the feeling of fresh clothes against my back is a good one, a natural one. It feels like a school uniform, as it should. It's not much different from what I used to wear before. That goes for other things too. So far, this place seems more or less like a normal school, except for the people. Think back to my talk with Kenji yesterday, Misha's constant laughter, and Shizune's sweeping sign language gestures. Well, I've only met 3 students so far. Maybe they aren't that normal. I'm sure others are. Or perhaps people are like them are what pass for normal around here. Yeah, that does pass for normal around... Well, yeah, what does pass for normal around here? What do people do? I didn't see a lot of kids hanging around after classes yesterday, so maybe there are clubs. If so, I wonder if I should join one. All through class, the questions remain on my mind, so I decided to ask Shizune about it when we split into groups. After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to know, I should ask her. Oh. She crosses her arms and shifts her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the eraser of her pencil down so that the top is perfect and evenly flat. Oh, God. Yeah, like, oh, man, that would be one of the most irritating things. Is like you have someone that is really really good at doing your translation, and you get sort of codependent on them a little bit, that when they're off doing, you know, whatever fucking Misha's doing, you know, just grinding an eraser, you know, it would get annoying and kind of embarrassing too, because you can clearly I don't know, maybe she could be a lip reader. It's not very clear, but she knows that he's asking a question, but she can't answer because she can't hear him. That would be so aggravating.
Sorry, Shik-chan. Is there something you wanted from me? Oh, I see. That's a good question. Hee-chan?
My first thought is that means she doesn't know, which is worrying. Maybe I'm being too negative. Well, anyway, Misha, please don't prove me right.
Oh, that's right. Everyone is encouraged to join a club. A lot of people do so because there isn't really anything else to do. There are also school events, like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it. Doing whatever. That was many happy returns from the Coke Zero earlier. I apologize. So, you actually transferred at a busy time. Maybe you can help out too.
Sure. What's the festival about? Misha freezes.
I don't know, Hee-chan. The truth is, it's a local event, so I'm not from this area, so...
She starts signing desperately to Shizune, asking her to bail her out. Shizune adjusts her glasses at the end of an oddly grandiose flourish and starts signing hard and heavy.
Huh? Oh. Who cares?
Misha puffs out her chest as she shouts Shizune's words out at me with A disproportionate amount of pride. Too loud. I can see heads turning to look in our direction. Not so loud.
Human beings evolve with each new generation. The ideals and belief behind a festival will inevitably change with time. Now it's about delicious fried food and amusing little games that you play to win prizes.
The teacher clears his throat very loudly, batting his long wooden pointer against the other palm on like a baton. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally noticing where we are, Misha stifles a yelp and quickly quiets down. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, though, brushing it off without a care.
We are in the middle of class and should start working. That's right, Shi-chan. What? That's right. Hi-chan, are you asking because you're interested in joining a club?
It could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw a suspicious glance exchanged between them. Misha's tone has also changed, although it does that every other word anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Misha and Suzune look at each other again. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when something dark flutters into my peripheral vision, catching my attention. Out of the corner of my eye, I see a girl with long, dark hair get up from her desk and slip silently towards the door. It doesn't seem like she was working in any group, and no one seems to notice her but me. I glance at the teacher, who also is looking at the dark-haired girl. Go. Why doesn't he say anything?
Chan, is something wrong?
Do I look as uneasy as I feel? Or was Misha just looking at me, after the girl who left? No, nothing.
Okay, well, like we were asking, you don't have any plans for lunch today, do you?
I thought I would go to the library and pick up some books. Not really. You know, this guy's got Squall syndrome, I've noticed. He's in his head a lot. And he says certain things in his head, but he actually just is like, whatever. Not really. I'm going to always call it Squall Syndrome because he was the first character that I was ever introduced to someone that was very heavy-handed in his, like, inner monologue mode. So it's just really funny. That it looks like we got a main character that does that, too.
Do you want to have lunch together, then?
Sure.
Yay! Okay, Chan, perfect.
The rest of class passes uneventfully. The girls with the long hair never came back. Before I have the time to put any more thought into where she could have gone, the teacher informs us that it is time to stop working. Shizune looks more than a little annoyed that we only just barely managed to finish all our work on time. I'm just glad we finished it at all. It's not a contest or anything. Oh, God.
Yes, it is, Hi-chan.
Impossible. Really? Really? I've noticed this before, but it's kind of funny how Misha is always moving her hands and signing not only everything she says, but what anyone else is saying at any given time. Obviously, it must be so Shizune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and mine. And me, not mine. I can't sign yet. If I ever do. I mean, maybe if I decide to go down her path, I'll learn to sign. It'd be really, really silly if I didn't. I don't know. I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but that might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shizune. I'm used to looking in the direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, Shizune can't hear me. But it would be disrespectful to talk to her only through Misha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No. She's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing, and it will take some time to get used to. It's not a contest, because contests are competitions over a prize. If there's no prize on the line, it's not really a contest. Shizune's eyes flash dangerously with a competitive glare. She stares at me, as if surprised that I'm challenging her. I think maybe this is a contest to her. I've noticed before how dark and blue her eyes are. It's truly a alluring gaze. Are you sure, Hee-chan? Very sure.
Nah, you're wrong, Hee-chan, because I don't want to be the slowest one in the class. Therefore, what's on the line is my confidence in my abilities, and the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. Wah!
Shizune pushes her glasses up the bridge of her nose in a very matter-of-fact way. Did I just get schooled? I just got schooled. I mean, not I. Technically, Asao got schooled. Because I can't really answer in the same way. But yeah, no, she's right. But like... The only problem with that logic is the fact that anything you do is a contest. Right? As long as you're comparing one thing to another, and the outcome is more important than the means at which you get there, anything is a contest, right? So, I don't know. And obviously when you can't put a tangible weight to a prize, like how proud I am, is very, very difficult. It's a very good point. You know, it goes into the philosophy and psychology of certain things. But let us continue. I'd argue more, but the bell rings, and she quickly gets up and picks up her bag, looking at me expectantly. I had almost forgotten that I was supposed to have lunch with them.
Where do you want to eat?
The cafeteria?
So plain. Okay, let's go.
Plain? Well, I guess. In my old school, I liked to eat outside near the back of the building. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year. I wonder if there is a similar place to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Shizune and Misha pull me towards the cafeteria, which is surprisingly not packed. Maybe some students favor eating in classrooms or outdoors. I saw some of my classmates had boxed lunches. After we finish eating, Misha picks up where we had left off earlier.
So, Hik-chan?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Hee-chan. Like, because it seems like the C is like, it could be His-chan, but it sounds a little weird to say that. I'm just gonna call him Hee-chan. I'm gonna pretend that C, that extra C isn't there. Like, She-chan and He-chan sound a lot better. Like, they sound just better to say.
You wanted to know about the clubs and stuff, right? Right, She-chan. Okay, I guess it makes sense to ask first. Exchanging little nods of confirmation, they turn to face me again, and Misha straightens her posture as if she is about to deliver a speech. Hee-chan, do you have anything you're really interested in? I used to play soccer, but I'm not really into it. I don't follow the teams and players or anything like that. As of late, I usually just read a lot. There is a book club, right, She-chan? Right, but it seems like they all have all members that can possibly have right now. Sorry, Hee-chan, it's a very popular club. Okay, but more to the point, Hee-chan, does this mean that you don't have anything already in mind? Not really. Oh god, where are they going with this? Good, great, that's great, Hee-chan, really great. Wah! Why is it so great? No reason. Well, Hee-chan, other than clubs and the upcoming festival, there is one other thing. Student Council! I see. I didn't know this school had a student council. It was a very melodramatic setup, though, just to tell me that. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this, because Shizune looks a little embarrassed about it, and Misha is laughing. Shizune quickly retakes control of the discussion. In a manner of speaking, after all, it's still Misha who has to voice whatever she says. Oh, right. He-chan. Maybe you should join the student council. They could use more people. Yes, definitely. You should definitely join.
Why?
Well, for one, we could hang out every day, He-chan. She-chan and I are both in the student council. Actually, She-chan is the president.
Huh? I'm starting to get the suspicion that Shizune and Misha might not exactly be the most unbiased people to talk about this with. As if reading my mind, Shizune quickly adjusts her glasses and signs something to Misha.
Of course. We're not trying to get you to join just because we would obviously benefit from you joining the student council and therefore have an incentive to try to get you to...
So you're admitting that?
No, we're not admitting nothing. I mean, He-chan, of course it would be nice if you joined, and we'd appreciate it. But even without all that, joining the student council shows a healthy interest in the workings of one's school. Yep, it's true, He-chan. Besides, don't you want to spend time with us after school, He-chan?
I can't tell if she is being genuine or if this is just a really good acting. Both of them seem to be trying hard to look their cutest, although they are already pretty cute to begin with. Well...
So it's settled then. Welcome to the student council, He-chan. Whoa! What?
No! Yeah, thank you, Sal.
Aw, see, She-chan? Of course it wouldn't go so easily.
Oh.
Yep, that's right, though. It would be boring if it went that smoothly. Oh well, She-chan owes me a candy now.
You were betting on it? Hey, my life is not a game here! Shizune seems very intrigued by this. When Misha signs it to her, the aggressive glint returns to her eyes. Oh, Jesus. We're gonna get fucked. We picked the wrong people to meet up with. Oh, boy. But I guess we'll finish this altercation next time. Take care, guys, and stay frosty.